The Mouse and the Lion. One day a lion was roused from his midday sleep by a mouse running across him. Putting out a swift paw, he caught him and was about to kill him, when the mouse begged hard for his life, saying, "Let me go, O lion! Oh, who knows? Perhaps some day I may be of use to you." The lion laughed at this, but let the mouse go free. Soon after, the lion was caught by hunters, who threw a net over him and went for help. The lion roared and strove hard to free himself, but in vain. As he lay exhausted on the ground, the mouse ran out and commenced to gnaw the strands of the net. It did not take him long, and then the lion, with one great struggle, found himself free. He looked down at the little animal, who had so amply repaid his own mercy. "One good turn deserves another," said the mouse, "and a mouse can help a lion." It ran away again, and the lion, with a bound, disappeared into the thicket before the hunters arrived. Small kindnesses often reap great rewards. The Peacock and the Crane. A peacock, spreading its gorgeous tail, mocked a crane that passed by, ridiculing the ashen hue of its plumage, and saying, "I am robed, like a king, in gold and purple, and all the colors of the rainbow, while you have not a bit of color on your wings." "True," replied the crane, "but I soar to the heights of heaven, and lift up my voice to the stars, while you walk below like a rooster among the birds of the dunghill. Fine feathers don't make fine birds."
The Plane Tree and the Travelers. Two travelers, exhausted by the heat of the day, laid themselves down at midday in the pleasant shade of a plane tree. As they rested under its spreading branches, one said to the other, "What a very useless tree a plane is! It bears no fruit, nor flowers, nor is it of any service to men at all." "What!" cried the plane tree, "are you so ungrateful that even while you enjoy the shade of my branches to refresh yourselves, you dare to call me useless? Some men despise their greatest blessings while they still enjoy them." Once upon a time a scorpion and a frog met on the bank of a stream. The scorpion, seeking a way to cross the water, approached the frog and asked, "Would you kindly carry me across on your back?" The frog hesitated and replied, "How do I know you won't sting me?" The scorpion reassured him, saying, "Because if I sting you, I will die too." Satisfied with this explanation, the frog agreed, and they set off across the stream together. However, midway through their journey, the scorpion suddenly stung the frog. As the venom coursed through his veins, the frog felt the onset of paralysis and began to sink beneath the water. In his last moments, he gasped, "Why did you do that?" With a sense of inevitability, the scorpion replied, "It's my nature." In that tragic moment, both the frog and the scorpion faced their fate. Some instincts are impossible to escape, even when they lead to one's own destruction.
The Two Bags. There is an ancient legend which relates how everyone who comes into this world brings two bags with them, a small and a large one. These bags are hung around their neck in such a way that the small one hangs in front of them and the big one behind them. The one before them is filled with their neighbor's faults, while the larger one behind them contains their own shortcomings. But these they cannot see, while those of their neighbor are always in front of them. For this reason, we are much quicker to notice our neighbor's faults than our own. Look at your own faults before blaming others.
The Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Once upon a time, a wolf made up his mind to disguise himself in order to conceal his fierce nature and make it easier to get food in plenty. So he wrapped himself in the fleece of a sheep and pretended to eat in the meadows with the flock, even deceiving the shepherd by this trick. In the evening, he was shut up with the rest in the fold, and the gate was closed and fastened securely. But the shepherd, coming quickly into the fold during the night to take the sheep for food on the morrow, caught up with the wolf by mistake and killed him instead of a sheep. Those who seek to harm others often bring it upon themselves.